Here are 10 hopeful upcoming Mac games in 2023. I say hopeful because these things often change for Mac. Number 1, we have No Man's Sky. Originally set to release back in 2022, No Man's Sky on Mac has been delayed into 2023. Disappointing? Yes. However, I wouldn't be surprised if we see No Man's Sky again at WWDC 2023 as an example of Apple's new rumored VR, AR technology, maybe. Plus, a little bit of extra optimization is, always a good thing over a rush product though. But still, I want to play. In early February, I was showcased a demo of this game running natively on an M2 Mac Mini, and it was running at, wait for it, 4K resolution. This is only possible thanks to the game supporting Apple's new upscaling resolution technology, Metal Effects. The fact that it runs so well on an entry-level Mac is wonderful, and I bet it will run like a breeze on, let's say, a Mac Studio. No Man's Sky will be exclusive to the App Store and will support every M series Mac. Number 2 is Grid Legends. Like No Man's Sky, Grid Legends was originally set to release in 2022, but for whatever reason, Feral delayed the Mac port to sometime in 2023. According to Feral Interactive, the game will be fine-tuned to ensure the best racing experience on the complete range of Apple Silicon-powered Macs. Late last year, Feral showed off this in-development footage of Grid Legends running natively on a 2021 M1 MacBook Pro. It's not confirmed what FPS the game is targeting, but it does look like 60. Feral have also confirmed with me that they are indeed planning to support racing wheels. We haven't had a AAA racer on Mac since Dirt 4, and that was by Feral Interactive again, so I'm really looking forward to trying out another big racer on Mac. Grid Legends will be exclusive to the App Store. Number 3, we have The Medium. Announced in early 2023, third-person psychological horror game The Medium will soon be coming to Mac in summer 2023. Blooper Team are not shy of porting some of their horror games to Mac. In the past, we saw Brawl in 2015, Layers of Fear in 2016, and Observer in 2017. According to Blooper, the game takes full advantage of metal, resulting in smooth and responsive gameplay with high frame rates and stunning visuals, combined with the game-changing performance of Apple Silicon and the power of macOS. The Mac lineup delivers an incredible gaming experience. Blooper told me that they are collaborating with Apple on the port, which is great to hear. The Medium will be exclusive to the App Store, and it will support every M series Mac. Number 4 is Baldur's Gate 3. RPG Baldur's Gate 3 has been in early access since 2019 on Windows PC and Mac, but it's finally releasing on the 31st of August 2023, and Alvarez told me they are looking into adding Metal Effects support to the game, but can't guarantee it for the full release in August. AMD FSR already works great with this game anyway, so it isn't a massive priority for them. Official support for M1 and M2 based Macs with only 8GB of RAM is still in the works, but again, it can't be confirmed if these machines will be supported for full release. So definitely, to be safe, play this game on a machine with 16GB or more of RAM. The full release will also finally have controller support, split screen co-op, and cross-save progression between Windows PC, Mac, and PS5. And that's pretty awesome. Number 5, we have Isonzo. Back in September 2022, M2H announced that the Mac port was in the works for their World War I first-person shooter Isonzo. Their previous shooters, Tannenberg and Verdun, supported Mac, so I thought this game would see the same treatment at some point. There is no news on a hard release date for the Mac version this year or how it will support Mac. The previous games ran on OpenGL, and I doubt they will continue that with Isonzo. That would be a bad idea. So it most likely will support the Metal API, or maybe something like Molten VK, or more importantly, I want to know if it will run natively on Apple Silicon based Macs. I hope we can get some information in the not too distant future. While Isonzo isn't really classed as a AAA release, it's way more graphically advanced than the previous games in the series. It really does look like a next-gen game. The FPS genre is really lacking on Mac these days, so I'm really excited to try this one out. Number 6 is EVERSPACE 2. Space shooter EVERSPACE 2 is finally coming out of early access on the 6th of April, and guess what? A new Mac port is said to arrive on the same day. Rockfish stated, the team is still digging into macOS optimization, which OS version will be supported on Mac, and just basically the needs of this platform. The original EVERSPACE was one of the first games to support the Metal API, so I think it's safe to say this one most likely will follow suit. What we don't know yet is if it will run under Rosetta on new Macs. It's also powered by Unreal Engine 4, which does support native apps on modern Macs. It's only a few more weeks until we actually find out, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. Number 7, we have Firmament. Firmament has been in development for ages, but it finally has a set release date, the 18th of May 2023. This one is by Scion. They are the ones behind other iconic puzzle adventures from Myst, Riven, and Abduction. It's been confirmed that the game will run under the Metal API and will support most Macs back to 2015. Scion have not confirmed with the public if the game will run natively on Apple Silicon based Macs or through Rosetta. We must remember that their 2021 remake of Myst was native on Apple Silicon, so I highly predict this one will be native. Scion also added AMD FSR to the Myst remake on Mac, and I wonder if they will do the same with Firmament, or maybe they will support Metal FX upscaling. Who knows? The Mac version will also not support the VR version of the game, but who knows, maybe this will come with the rumor of Apple's upcoming VR or AR headset. Number 8 is Arctic Awakening. Arctic Awakening is a first-person narrative adventure. It looks to be a mix between Firewatch and The Long Dark, and that is such a cool idea. It's powered by Unity 2021.2. As I frequently say, Unity is now a great engine for developers to deliver visually stunning artistic vistas. Goldfire Studios told me the game will run natively on Apple Silicon. Half of our team develops on Macs, in fact. This is great to see from an independent developer. We don't get many high-quality first-person adventure games on Mac these days, so I'm really excited to try this one out later in the year. I want to say a quick thank you to the dev for sending me this B-roll gameplay too. Number 9, we have Hollow Knight Silksong. Again, like many games on this list, I feel like I've been teasing Hollow Knight Silksong for years, and I guess I have. Well, I can finally say that things have changed in mid-2022. You see, during the Xbox and Bethesda showcase event last year, Xbox went on record saying that Silksong will be out within the next 12 months. So in other words, it's aimed to be released before the 12th of June, apparently, this year. The new gameplay shown really allows us to see how much work the devs have been putting in over the last few years. The updated gameplay just looks so fluid. Beautiful. I'm aware that on the game's Steam page it says Windows only support. However, the developer continues to reiterate that Mac support is coming. I just can't confirm if it will be the same day as Windows. The original Hollow Knight was recently updated with the Metal API, so I don't see why this new game won't have this feature too. Number 10, we have Edge of Eternity. I bet most of you are unaware that a Mac port is in development for JRPG Edge of Eternity. It will support the Metal API and AMD Fidelity FX Contrast Adaptive Sharpening. There is a hidden Mac beta of the game available on Steam right now too. Keep in mind, the beta is not officially supported on M1 or M2 based Macs. In fact, I don't recommend that you even try it on these machines. It runs through Rosetta 2 and has massive issues with shaders. Whereas it runs much better on Intel Macs with a dedicated graphics card. The developer told me they are waiting for Unity to fix some stuff on their side for Apple Silicon Macs. I will note the combat in this game is quite clunky or outdated, and the writing is not outstanding. However, it is fun, well crafted, and deserving of any fan of the genre's time and money. Here are some other potential 2023 Mac releases. Death in the Water 2 was originally set to release on Mac the same day as Windows PC earlier this year. However, it has been delayed for Mac due to a Unity bug. Lighthouse Games Studio told me earlier this week, "We got it working on the weekend, but unfortunately it's really slow. It's more a Unity issue than Apple. We still need to investigate and report back to Unity." The System Shock remake finally has a release date for the 30th of May 2023. According to the developer, Windows PC will be first, and Mac and Linux will follow soon after. If you look on SteamDB, a 64-bit Mac depot can be seen too, which provides further confirmation for us. According to Intercept Games, they are looking into Mac support for Kerbal Space Program 2, but they can't confirm anything else right now. Routine was originally set to release way back in 2015, and it was going to arrive on Mac too. The development was put on halt, and now it's been confirmed that the game is re-releasing in 2023. However, Mac support isn't confirmed at the present time. That being said, Luna Software told me they are hoping to bring the game to most platforms. Boundary has a secret Mac icon spotted on SteamDB. While it doesn't show a Mac icon on its actual Steam page, this is again another good indication that the developer is looking towards supporting Mac. What do you think of these upcoming Mac releases for 2023? Are you impressed or disappointed by the lineup here? Who knows, maybe we will see some other surprise Mac ports throughout the year, or maybe even during WWDC 2023. Please. Anyway, leave a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe and turn on notifications to stay up to date with everything Mac gaming related. My name is Stewie, and thanks for watching.